Coucou mes puces, hello my loves, marhaba habibati. So I showed you this Cover FX, what's the right way, contour kit in my last haul. And I asked you guys if you wanted sort of like a demo, and a couple of you said yes, and so I thought I would sit down and film it for you. Mine is an N medium. It comes in a variety of different shades. I just checked the Sephora website. It's retailing for $48 there. And then the brush is about $35. I'll put links and all that kind of good stuff below. But what I really liked about this guy is that there is a variety of colors, so you don't have to sort of pick the one shade that is like sort of the Kat Von D shade and light just as one. There are more than two bronzer shades, but you know what I mean, or the Laura Mercier has only a set amount of colors, some of which you may not be able to use. So this one is cool because whatchamacallit, it's sort of customizable. And so you've got two bronzers and then like a highlight and a concealer. These are actually all their cream foundations, so they're different shades of their cream foundations. And so what I really like about them is that I have problems because I sort of will get blemishes or breakouts on my cheeks. You guys always see that when I do like foundation review videos. You see that by the time I'm done blending stuff, things are popping out. So the cool thing about like the blemishes, the spots, the scarring, you know what I mean? So the cool thing about this is that you're going to get a little bit of extra added coverage as you blend, and so yeah, I just really like that about it. I also have been trying it out with the brush it came with because when she used it on me I really liked it. I'm usually picky about brushes, so that's why I wanted to play around with it a little bit before I told you guys what I thought. But let me just zoom you in, walk you through sort of what I do with it, because I don't do a full-on like nose, cheek, head, you know what I mean, like all the lines. I use it for a very specific like cheek contouring, and I like it like that. So yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna zoom you in and show you what I do with it. Okay, so you get the little mirror with it, and then here are the 4 shades. So you can definitely do a full-on contour routine, like full-on with the whole 9 yards with these shades. Totally. Since I do it a certain way, I'm just going to show you what I do because that's what we do on this channel. So I'm going to start out with this shade, this one, number 3, and then the small point. They're like flat foundation brushes. One's just a little bit smaller. And then I run it in here. Sam from Pixie, when I pick up products, Sam from Pixie was saying that she picked these up, and if you look at them, especially the bronzer shades, they look quite like orange, but if you can tell sort of in the middle where I've used them, they're not, they're quite a bit cooler. And so I find that there's almost like an overlay, because I was really worried when I first picked mine up and I was like, ooh, this is orange, I don't like orange. So don't worry about that if that happens when you pick them up. So I'm gonna, if I do this on camera, where I would usually start my contour, if your ear is showing, you'd start at your ear, but I just start like underneath where my cheekbone is, and then I draw the line. I like to have mine come quite a bit far down, but you don't have to go that far down. I like this brush because it gets right in there. And then I'll flip it over to the other side and then blend up. And it's going to look crazy for a minute, but don't you worry, because we're going to blend it out and put powder on top and all that kind of good stuff. So it will look less crazy, I promise you. And then the slightly deeper color, number 4, I'll take it on the other side of the brush, and then I'll use it just sort of in the top part up here. So like just right there to add depth. But I won't pull that too far down, but then I'll just blend it out. So can you see that? It can get a little bit warm, and so there are days when I'll like it that warm, but on days when I don't want it quite that warm, I'll go in with a different powder bronzer and then just blend it out with a powder bronzer. This first color is more of a concealer, so on days I need to spot. Can you see the ugly drapes? I think I was wrong top about that. I need to spot concealer, whatever, I'll go with that. And then this guy is a really pretty highlighter, and usually if you weren't using both of the colors, you could just flip this around and use that to do your highlight. But since I got both sides dirty, I'm going to show you what I like to do. I'll just take my Dome Shadow Brush from Real Techniques, and I'll take it in this number 2 highlighter, and then I'll just run it over the top of my cheeks. And I have actually been enjoying doing this before my blush. Usually I do it after, but I found that doing it this way makes my highlight just a little bit more natural. Sometimes I'll go in and set it with a powder, and sometimes it's just as is, but it's a nice sort of natural colored highlight, and I really like it. And then I'll just sort of put a little bit here and a little bit onto my nose. And that's that. There'll be blush in there. I'll finish everything up, blend in some blush and come show you. But it's really as easy as that. And that's what I've been loving to use this guy with. Let me come back in a bit once this whole situation. I'll do some eye makeup and I'll fix my cheeks and I'll be back. Okay, you guys. So this is it when it's all been blended in and all that kind of jazz. It's definitely not like a light cheek makeup day. So yeah, if you're gonna rock this look, you're probably gonna want to rock it with like confidence, and on a day you want to wear a lot of makeup. But I have really been enjoying it, and I have found that it helps my contour last a lot longer. So yeah, I'll link all the details to the product down below, but I've really been enjoying it and I want to show you guys how easy it is to work with. Let's do some points of positivity and I will be done for the day. My first point of positivity is an impromptu lunch. I wasn't really going to do much of anything, and then a friend of mine texted me, was like, let's go do lunch. I'm like, that sounds like an awesome idea. So I'm heading out there in a little bit now. Huge false lashes, amazing contour and all. Yes, I love rocking this look with my sweatpants on, just in case you're wondering. Nothing has changed. And then my second point of positivity is a successful makeup hunt. I was on the look for the new highlighter from the MAC collection, and I got there on time and I got it and I got my hands on it, and that made me really happy. And then my third point of positivity is a great hot chocolate I had the other day. Like, it was like an Italian style hot chocolate, so like full on just like melted chocolate basically. It was so good. But yeah, as always, please let me know what's making you guys smile down in that comment section below. I want to send you guys ever so much love. Thank you as always for being here. I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just way too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye guys.